Good afternoon, everyone. So, our authentic talk comes today in relation to being perfect and the illusion of having everything together, having yourself together, having your life together, having all of the direction, clarity, focus. But I actually wanted to bring in an element of realness today with perfection. Because I don't believe that the most inspiring people out there inspire when they're being perfect, but they inspire by how they deal with their imperfections when we deal with the raw stuff. So when I look at people in my life that I admire, whether they're friends, whether they're people that I go and watch, whether it's business related or personal development related, the stuff that I personally take away is the real shit when they're talking about the things that they've overcome, the challenges that they've faced in life and how they've dealt with it to come out the other side. Because I don't know about you, but how refreshing is it when you watch someone that you admire in some way, shape, or form, and they share something vulnerable and you're like, oh, thank God it's not just me that feels like that. Because I know when I have those connections, that speaks to me in that raw, real, authentic way. And I think that's what we're craving as a society. So we're craving more real. We're craving more authentic. And I think even the term authentic is a bit of a buzzword now, but I also think that shows how much we're craving that, because there's so much fake, made up, plastic, artificial, everything that we really want to get back and strip back to the bare bones of who we really are, what it means to be plain human, and getting back to our real raw self and connecting with everyone on a real raw level. So, for example, the other night I went to see a speaker that I absolutely admire, that I hadn't seen before, and found him to be even better than I imagined, because some of the things I took away was him sharing some of his personal stuff. And I sat there and went, oh my God, someone else thinks like I do. Someone else has experienced something like I have. And that is where connection is made. And I think we want real connection. We want real stories. We want that authentic. And that leads us to stepping into sharing our stories more, sharing our thoughts and our feelings, our wants and needs more with one another, because that's how we build these real, raw relationships in our life, is by showing up and sharing the stuff that might be scary or might be vulnerable. And so that in turn gives permission for everyone else to show up when it's scary, when it's raw, when it's real, when it's vulnerable, because then they can too. So I truly think that it's not when we're being perfect, manicured, swearing is what I do when I'm not being perfect, and a whole lot of other shit. But we're all perfectly imperfect, and that's what makes us real. Real, real, real. So I think we truly inspire when we share how we overcome the things, all of the things within ourselves, within our relationship, within our health, within our careers, whatever it is. We share overcoming our obstacles, we share our stories, we build more real and raw connections. That's what I think is so needed in this world. So yeah, curious, what for you would you like to see more of with the people in your life? How would you like them to show up? How would you like to show up for the people in your life as well? Do you wish you could have more real and honest conversations with people? And how does that look for you? What would that change in your world? Have a think about it, and I'd love to hear from you. Have a great afternoon.